Alright, how's it going, everyone? So, I made a poll on my YouTube channel asking, hey, if there's any seasonal shows that you guys want to watch, vote and I'll see what I'm gonna do. I put three options and I decided to watch all three of those options. And one of those options is, of course, Made in Abyss Season 2. So, I'm gonna be watching the first episode of Season 2. I don't know if I want to watch the next episode or if I want to react to the next episode. Because frankly, this is a show that personally I want to watch on my own. However, I am willing to react to the show. All right, I am willing to react to this season if there is enough demand, if this video gets a substantial amount of likes and views, and if people really do want to watch my reactions and my discussions as well, then I'll consider continuing this show next week. So, Made in Abyss Season 2. If this is your first time here, then you're not gonna find Made in Abyss Season 1 or the movie reaction on my channel at all because I watched them before the channel was born. I really enjoyed the first season of Made in Abyss. The movie, I have some mixed feelings about it, especially when it comes to the pacing and the structure of the movie. The story itself was okay, but that's just issues with the technical side of things. Season 2, I am really looking forward to. However, I know next to nothing about the season, so I don't know what to expect. So we're obviously gonna be continuing from the movie. We're probably gonna be continuing where we left off. We're probably gonna be going deeper into the abyss. And that's pretty much it. Like I don't know what else to expect. So yeah. Again, if you do want to see my reaction to the next episode, then please leave a like, share the video if you want to. Let me know that you really want to watch my reaction to the next episode. Because I am still considering whether or not if I want to continue watching the show or not on the channel. So yeah, if you do want to watch the full unedited, uncut version of this video, there is a version of that available in the description below. So check that out if you want to watch the full episode. And that's pretty much it. I've already talked about it, but if you do enjoy the video, hit the like, subscribe. And without any further ado, let us continue, or I guess let us start with the first episode of Season 2 of Made in Abyss. Irum Ryumi. Who are you? New characters? Oh boy. Every time it happened. I never return? Oh, okay. Where are we? When are we, actually? Who still looked like a person. Hmm. Love the lighting. The abyss. Golden City. No, no. He's gonna brand him or her. And is that why she's wearing the clothes, the hat to hide the mark? Yikes. Cute. No. You stop, girl. Calling her worthless too. 'Gotta eat that protein. Protein? Protein. I can still see her mark there. Hmm. 3 stages of ganja. These are kids with a lot of not defects, scars. I don't know why it took me that long to to say that. These are kids with a lot of scars. Doesn't understand much of the world. It's what we perceive them to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a very interesting start for season 2. She is very flustered, but the way he said it um, is very monotonous, right? So I don't know if he is being sincere or not. Wow. So we lost a lot of people. Lanho, there it is. There's the island. My god, that OST just hits. Kevin Penkin. Just wow. Gravity? 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 Am I hearing that right? So these are the first settlers of the island. Are we still in the past? I would assume so because we're not seeing any cities around. Yes, we are. Oh, we already have some. Now, are they indigenous? Or are they people who are also stranded here and kind of make this place their own home? The color palette so far has been, how do I describe it? It feels very murky, like ancient, old. Compass. Ooh. and she parts with it. And I'm sure she is reluctant. It feels like the right thing to do. Whoa, who that? Why do I get this like feeling that these children are gonna go down and kind of become mushy creatures? Warning them to not go? Whoa. Yeah. Cannot bear chill? What? She's like 10 years old. Welcome aboard. And the descent begins. They're gonna have a day when they kind of try to go back up again. Yeah, don't go up. Yeah, yeah. And this is still like the first layer. She doesn't want to go. Because the more you go back down, the further away you are from going back up. Wow, seeing all of these locations that was in season one. Whoa, we are here already. I mean, this was basically the end of of the movie, which will be a great place to transition to. Yep, I was just about to say. Oh no. Yeah, bring her in. I wonder if Bondru was like one of them, one of the people that we saw in the flashback. Hey yo, Reg, calm down. Oh, Prushka, good old Prushka. Whoa, that's a weird whale. Bones? Yeah. Wow, they are descending really far. Yeah, it's a while. Oh boy, both. Shit. Did we? Oh. Why do you gotta add the sound effect as well? Whoa. And off we go into the unknown. That was a beautiful shot too. Oh, so what happened to them? We're gonna see them. Yeah. Capital of the Unreturn. Oh shit, that's the end of the episode. It's the OP. It's more like an ED than an OP, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so most of this episode we focus a lot on these new characters, right? There's Belov, there's... Did I write his name? No, I did not. Something something Wazuhyan or something. And then this girl who has been like the main narrator for this entire episode. So, why are we focusing on them? Because, obviously, we're gonna meet them. And they're probably not human at this point, let's be real. So, we don't know how long this was in the past, but I would say like the curse of the abyss and the way the abyss works, especially in regards to time, it's very different, it's very whimsical, it's very isolated in itself, right? So I can totally believe that hundreds of years from now, these people still exist. Just, you know, they're probably just not human anymore. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. We don't know yet. All I know is there's a reason why we are setting this up, right? It's a narrative beat. We set up these characters, we are introduced to these new characters, and then we even kind of play along with the transition between the old and the new. Somewhere around here where they finally discovered the elevator, they walked in, and then who comes out of that? Rico and the gang, right? So there's already a parallel between the two, obviously, because they're diving down into the abyss, but it's also a parallel of like main characters, right? Right now in the present, Rico and Reg is the main character, but there was a time long ago when these are our main characters. We just don't know what happened to them. And since the last time we see them in this episode is them walking into the Golden City, and we just arrived at the Golden City, I think it's fair to say, it's fair to me to say that we're probably gonna meet them next episode. So, nothing much for me to say about this first episode, but what I will talk about is this, right? In the beginning and throughout most of the first half of the episode, we, as I mentioned, we are focused on this female character, right? She is the narrator. We are hearing and we are seeing the world as she narrates it, and she has a lot of trauma. She has been abused, she has been raped, she has been she has gone through a lot of shit, and this piece of shit, ugly bastard, is the one responsible for all of that. One day, they discovered this magical compass that leads to the abyss. They took it. She took it as well. She looks at it, and here we are seeing her basically remembering all of those really, really bad memories, right? Really traumatic stuff. Really traumatic stuff. And it kind of gives her purpose. It gives her an objective, right? To reach this abyss, to reach this place where even his voice, even his echo could not reach. Because even to this day, even after he supposedly dies or passed away or has, left her, and she is on her road now, right? With all of these people who definitely cares about her, she still remembers him. She still has visions of him. It's a really sad state of mind, right? And victims of such abuse and other sexual activities suffer a lot because of it. And right now she's just coping with it, and she is just trying to find a way to basically forget all of that, right? To remove that pain. Now the question is, many years later, after she has arrived in this place, right, in this golden city, does she still feel the same way? Does she still have these traumatic episodes? Or has she completely moved on? My guess is no, she has not. And it's probably worse right now. That's the Made in Abyss guarantee. But overall, I really want to know more about her, right? I want to know more about her. I want to know more about Belaf. I also want to know like their correlation with today's not today's, but yeah, their correlation with the present characters, right? Our present day characters. Are they related to any of them? Is there any correlation with like the White Whistles, right? To Bondru, to anybody else? We don't know. We don't know. As far as I'm concerned, they are one of the first explorers or one of the first people to reach the island. Of course, the island itself already has what I would assume an indigenous race. But again, I still don't know if these are an indigenous race or if they are also, I'd say, explorers that came into this island long ago and has ventured into the abyss and realized that is a huge mistake and decided to, stay in the surface and not go anywhere. This young girl, who looks very innocent, who was also revealed to also suffered from abuse. Wounds are still fresh, and the markings on her says she cannot bear children, and thus she is exiled to the giant pit. How old is this girl? How old is she? Like, But either way, these two characters, both whom have suffered a lot, and here in this flashback, you can see them actually like sleeping together, right? Showing that they have bonded throughout this entire journey. Makes me really curious as well as to what their relationship is right now, especially again, if we do end up meeting them again. Or at least seeing them again in flashbacks whenever we, go back to like what happened before. So, a lot of new things, a lot of really interesting things. The dynamic between these three are still fun and enjoyable to say the least. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 1. Again, not a really long discussion, it's fairly short, mostly because, again, not a lot for me to say here, other than the fact that, yeah, it looks pretty good. Also, the music, Kevin Penkin, also, it's Kevin Penkin. It's bound to sound good. So, pretty sure for the next couple of episodes of Made in Abyss, that's when things get real, that's when we discover more, right? Because again, this whole episode is set up, right? It's setting up this new season. We just arrived at the Golden City. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what we're gonna find in the Golden City, but once we do find something in the Golden City, that's probably worth a lot of my discussion, right? So, again, I'm only watching the first episode right now. I have no plans to watch the next episode, or at least react to the next episode. So if you do want to see my reaction to Made in Abyss, if you do want to see my reaction to the next episode and onwards, if you are interested in my discussions, and if you are interested to hearing more of me talking about this show, then show support. Hit the like, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already. If this video performs relatively well, then I'll consider continuing with the next episode. And I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching Season 2, Episode 1 of Made in Abyss with me. If you do enjoy the reaction, once again, like I said, hit the like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.